For most of us, the idea of getting on a treadmill and taking a stress test is meant to head off something bad from happening. But in this case, the patients, or the biggest financial firms, have already had the financial equivalent of heart attacks, having weathered the economic meltdown that began last fall.
This was a very comprehensive exercise, unprecedented in its scale and scope, working through the entire portfolios, the reserving practices, and the earnings of the 19 largest banks in the country. So it was a very extensive and detailed exercise.
Regulators wanted to see what would happen if unemployment were to rise above 10%, something Bernanke has said he doesn't expect, and if home prices were to fall 22% over the next 2 years. As government regulators look to keep these firms out of the banking equivalent of intensive care, American University professor Robert Losey says people should take comfort from the attention being given.
The most important thing it means is that the government is looking at the health of the banking system, and the government is taking steps to assess the health of the banking system, and you can bet your boots that the government will be taking steps to shore up the institutions that potentially don't have enough capital.
Sources have told the Associated Press that a handful of firms will need to raise billions of dollars in new capital, but regulators have said that none of them will be allowed to fail. Mark Hamrick, The Associated Press, Washington.